Hey everyone, this is Paul with your Bold Profits Market Update Coronavirus Edition. So I want to start out this week by reading something from an email that Elon Musk wrote to his company, Tesla, as to why they are keeping the California Tesla plant open. And Elon in his email wrote, "My frank opinion remains that the harm from the coronavirus panic far exceeds that of the virus itself." And when you go and look at China's experience, and China is already coming back from the coronavirus, Hong Kong is already coming back from the coronavirus, and even in parts of Italy, which has generally done everything wrong, the coronavirus is receding there. When you look at the actual experience, the actual facts that are going on, whether in terms of the actual effect, in other words, the number of people that really get seriously affected, you would have to say that Elon is onto something here. In other words, it does seem like the harm that we are causing ourselves from the panic around coronavirus is greater than anything that we can really justify on a healthcare or medical basis. In other words, the coronavirus is still a flu, and it is this particular version of the flu, just like we have seen now in most countries, affects people that are 70 and older and certain populations. However, it is not devastating to the wide population. In other words, the level of panic exceeds the actual facts that are out there. And if you actually look, even if you were looking in the United States, you can see, based on this tweet, that the CDC says that last 2 days, there's been no cases of coronavirus as per their reporting in the US for the last 2 days, and the prior 2 days was just 6 cases. So why am I bringing all this up? Look, the stock market has gone down 30%. We have stocks in our portfolio across our services that are down 20, 30, 40, even in some cases, some of the smaller companies are down 50 or 60%. Now, everything I'm bringing up matters because if this panic is unjustified, then sooner rather than later, this extraordinary gusher of cash that has been raised by people selling stocks is going to come back into the stock market. Because unlike what some people believe, including some of the people writing me on Twitter, that this is going to take 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, I believe that between the fact that this is a flu and it will go through our country in 4 to 6 weeks, like most flus go through, and then it will pass, and then we will go back to what we were doing. I believe that that mountain, that pile of cash is going to come back in and want to buy stocks. And the actions of the Federal Reserve, the actions of the government that have been taken are definitively going to do one thing at least. In other words, all the people that are desperate for cash are going to get as much cash as they want. So the Federal Reserve is pushing as much cash into the financial system as is necessary. If you want cash, you can have it. And what that will do is that it will also lessen the desire for cash. So for me, at 30% down where stocks are, maybe it's not the perfect bottom. Maybe the bottom was yesterday. Maybe the bottom is today. Maybe the bottom is tomorrow. And people can get caught up in this. However, for me, it's much more important to see the opportunity. I believe that if you look out 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, I believe that there is no question that you would want to be a buyer, not a seller at these prices, because I believe that we are still in the middle of a historic America 2.0 boom. I understand the coronavirus has caused a panic. However, when you look at the underpinnings of the America 2.0 boom, the fourth industrial revolution, our megatrends, nothing has changed. In fact, coming out of this, I believe that our companies, America 2.0 companies, fourth industrial revolution companies, they are the ones that are going to benefit from this mountain of cash that is piled up over here. That money is going to push in. They are going to buy companies of the new, companies that are America 2.0, companies that are fourth industrial revolution. And this is why, even though the prices have gone down, I look at the companies, I look at the situation, and obviously I'm looking at the coronavirus data from the United States around the world, and I cannot justify being anything other than what I have been, which is bullish, optimistic, and positive. And many people will disagree, and that's okay. The results we will see in the future. In other words, if you are willing to look out past today and tomorrow, out 6 months, 1 year, I believe our future is still incredibly bullish, incredibly optimistic, and incredibly positive. And that's because the coronavirus will pass, and for sure it will have a short-term impact on our country. There's just no question about it. However, I believe that the effect on our economy is going to be temporary, and the effect on our stocks is also temporary. And so if you go and look back at previous panics, any panic you want to look at, panics have always been something that if you want to hold fast, and if you have a little bit of money, put it in. Now, please follow our rules of the game. If you go onto Twitter, you can follow me and you'll see I've tweeted out our rules of the game. Use that to get in. If you're unsure of what you want to buy, I would tell you this is an incredible moment, a great moment to buy into my flagship service, Profits Unlimited. Click on the strong hands above. That will send you to a page that will give you a presentation on America 2.0, this phenomenal, astonishing, incredible opportunity that's unfolding right now. And that will give you a whole list of stocks because we focus exclusively, solely, laser focused on America 2.0 stocks, fourth industrial revolution stocks. And that's where I believe you want to be coming out of this coronavirus panic, which I believe maybe it's not the perfect end. We're nearing the end. And so this is the moment to start. If you're not in, if you're already in, please be strong hands and be in there. And I will have another update for you next week. Until then, this is Paul saying bye.